Okay, well, good morning, everybody. And I think it's about time we discussed about dates. I'm talking about The Mask, not the film, but the mask that our government seeks to ensure that we've got face coverings next week. So let's know law. Remember, according to social distancing, shop staff cannot touch you or come within 1 metre without breaking guidelines. But of course, they touch everything you're buying. And if you refuse to wear a mask in their shop, they cannot physically throw you out, but can only call the police to enforce a government guideline. The big problem for the police is that they would be breaking the law if they tried to enforce a guideline, because police can only legally enforce criminal law. If the police detain you or arrest you because naturally you have refused to cooperate, they are then guilty of unlawful detention, which comes under the Criminal Code of Kidnapping. If they try to fine you without first kidnapping you, you are not obliged to give them any information, not even your name, and without your name, they cannot issue a fine. If they find out your name by whatever means and then issue a fine, you can simply state that you refuse to accept or pay any fine, and they will then be obliged to caution you, which would be totally illegal since you will not have committed any crime. Guidelines being optional to follow. And again, they would not be enforcing any law. So know the difference. Guidelines come under civil law and crimes come under criminal law. The police are not allowed to enforce civil law. Only the local authority and the civil courts can attempt to do that. So demand that the court issue you with a date for an appearance, and when, if you go to court, your defence will be illegal detention and kidnapping. And in the civil court, you will be able to demand substantial compensation as a counterclaim from the police. Plus, insist that criminal charges are brought against the arresting and detaining officers. Now, nobody says that it will get to that stage. Indeed, it will be very unlikely to. But can you imagine how the courts will be clogged up for years, perhaps decades, trying to process these people who had the bare-faced cheek to know the law and also know their civil rights. So also use your phone and record the event, and that can be used as evidence. Just remember one fact. This is important to share this video around, because there are lots and lots of people who do not want to wear a mask for health reasons. Whether you have to wear a mask, you don't just because the government says so. This isn't a party game. Simon says, put your arm in, and everybody puts their arm in. So that process, if the government tells you you have to, would be a dictatorship, and we are not quite there yet, despite our government's valiant attempts to try it on with us. So don't let them do it. For the transcript of my monologue, please go to carolinestevens.net, and these words will be there if you'd like to print them out and hand them to your friends. Not party political. This is survival. This is about us taking back control and maintaining our personal sovereignty. I didn't vote at the last election, so I didn't vote for the mask. Please share this video. Please take a look at my website, carolinestevens.net, for the descriptions about criminal and civil law. And I'll be back online very shortly. Goodbye for now. It's Caroline Stevens, seeking the truth from the UK. Hello world. Bye for now.